Yo guys, welcome back. Today we're going over a highly requested Viessa build for Purge 30 farming. I spent a lot of time working out the kinks with this and trying a lot of different ideas. And honestly, you have a lot of options when it comes to running Viessa in 30s, and we'll go over all of it today. All of the tests and theory crafting for these builds was done live on Twitch. I'm live every day, so if you're interested in seeing builds being put together live or builds that I don't have on YouTube yet, be sure to stop by. Link can be found in the description. With that out of the way, let's get into it. So as you can see, even with all of this testing, I've still only placed in 3rd place. And a lot of people have been curious of how the 1st place player got such a time. And I believe we did figure it out. I have not actually gotten the time myself. It's going to take a lot of RNG, a lot of hopefully not dying as well. But we will go over something that is currently bugged in the game, and it is lethal infection. And that said player actually posted about this mod 18 days ago on Reddit. So if we read lethal infection when landing a firearm critical hit on an enemy inflicted with a debuff, skill power modifier plus 5% for 10 seconds, up to 10 stacks. So let's proc this. And then we're going to look at our stats. And we can see now that we have gained a base skill power boost ratio by 0.5%, and we'll see it drop off right here and take us back to the 0.09%. So if we compare this to another mod, sorry, let me get out of combat. If we compare this to another mod that gives skill power modifier, for example, Decimator, gives the same thing, but this is for killing instead of landing a firearm critical hit. We got some Decimator stacks, not all of them, but as you can see, the base skill power boost ratio didn't go up. We got a skill power modifier here. Now there's a huge difference in those and a huge difference in damage. So that mod lethal infection is currently bugged, just so everybody is aware. I will show a build where you do use that, which is going to be this, but with this you're running 0 HP. It is definitely possible to beat this with the 2900 HP that you will have, but it is a gamble, and it's a speedrun RNG gamble as well, because we're also using Veterans Tactics. So we'll be going over other builds past this one. All right, so let's get into the build that I use for the runs and the one that I would suggest that most of you are going to use. And basically we have gotten rid of lethal infection and we're running Veterans Tactics. I tried lethal infection instead of Veterans Tactics, and then Veteran Tactics instead of lethal infection. I like the Veterans Tactics better. It's nice randomly getting your Blizzard back. Blizzard's so huge for this. We're running a bunch of cooldown mods here. We have our 2 focus mods, our Nimble Fingers with MP conversion. Then we have our crit mods, which is going to be front lines, skill concentration, and skill insight. You do not need emergency measures. And we are running skill expansion with 1 HP mod. The way we have this set up right now is even if you don't proc Veterans Tactics, your Blizzard is on a 6-second cooldown with a 6-second duration. I would also like to state that you can run this exact setup for any mobbing in the game with Viessa, and it is going to work very, very well. So you do not have to worry, oh, what do I run for 400%, blah, blah, blah. You just run this. We'll talk about mostly the only thing you would run differently is going to be a weapon with sprint speed on it and maybe grapple cooldown. Other than that, basically the same exact build you'll be running throughout the game, whether you're doing Sugma or 400% or Void Vessel. Now, as far as a reactor, I have a cooldown Legion of Darkness reactor. I definitely highly suggest cooldown because we want that Blizzard cooldown to be the same as the duration. Other options would be critical hit damage, singular damage, and chill damage matching with the cooldown. As far as a set, I have gone with the 2-piece Hunter with the 2-piece Shell Crusher for the fire rate for when I'm shooting the boss at the end. You can run a full Hunter set. Now, I did try the Polar Knight set and I did try the Slayer set. Just not comfortable. I like having the Blizzard 6-second duration with 6-second cooldown, because if you don't proc Veterans Tactics, you're kind of standing there like an idiot. So you can run Slayer, you can run Polar Knight. I just did not find it comfortable to run for that exact max speedrun time, that might be part of it, and just gambling on veterans tactics the whole time and using lethal infection for the insane amount of damage that you gain. But as far as a comfortable farming setup, this is what I'm going to suggest. And now moving on to our weapons, where you have a lot of options. I did a lot of runs with all three of these guns as my main weapon. Malevolent is definitely the chillest, no pun intended, the chillest to use because of the way it locks up enemies, and it just does a massive amount of damage. You still have good movement when you have it out. It has a nice reload. So let's start out with our Last Dagger. For our cores, we're running chill, 2 firearm attacks, 1 fire rate, 1 rounds per magazine. And for our substats, weak point damage with firearm attack, firearm critical hit damage, and chill. For our mods, we are running Firing Viessa with Overwhelm. We have our firearm critical hit damage mods, our weak point mods, our chill mods, and our firearm attack mods. Now for our Albion Cavalry, we are running fire rate, 2 chill cores with firearm critical hit rate and another fire rate core. And for our substats, firearm attack, firearm critical hit damage, firearm critical hit rate, and chill attack. And for our mods, we are running Sweeping Squad. We do have Edging Shot in with better insight, concentration priority with better concentration, our 2 chill mods, and our 2 firearm attack mods. And for our Malevolence, we have double chill cores, double fire rate cores with firearm attack core. And then for our substats, firearm attack versus Legion of Darkness, chill attack, and rounds per magazine. One quick thing I'd like to throw in here is you do not want to use Malevolent with lethal infection, because you will not be critting with Malevolent, because as you can see, our critical hit rate here is 1%, so keep that in mind. Going into the mods, we are running 3 chill mods here with Snowflake Conductor, Chill Circulation, Chill Priority, and Chill Enhancement. I'm sorry, 4 chill mods. Then we have 2 magazine mods with Weapon Tuning, Expand Weapon Charge, our 3 firearm attack mods with Charge Amplification being the 3rd, and Fire Rate Up. Now, as far as your Inversion reinforcement, this is what you're going to want to run. With Veterans Tactics, you're going to be spamming through skills a lot, using a lot of MP. So you're going to want to make sure you have these 2 on specifically. And then you do want your chill focus rounds when you're shooting. If you're using Malevolence, and you're going to make sure that you want to have this on. This is so huge for the gun. Really takes the gun to the next level. Now, for your Arche tuning, for whatever you're running, this is going to be the setup. You want to make your way over here to the skill power, the enhanced skill power. Make your way up here, getting more skill power with MP. Get your cooldown. Come down here, get your skill critical hit damage with your skill critical hit rate. And that covers everything for the Viessa builds. Hope you guys enjoy using these. I definitely had a lot of fun working on them. Any questions or suggestions about the builds, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Thanks, guys. Peace.